United Committee Manipur UCM warns of similar agitation as June 18 uprising if territorial and integrity of Manipur is challenged as an outcome of Indo-Naga peace talk. Doctors should give up the habit of prescribing unnecessary medicines to patients, says Health Services Director Dr. K.H. Sashikumar. CPI Kurai Local Council demands Manipur governments to declare drought hit for all the paddy fields in the state and compensations to affected farmers. Manipur reports no new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and zero death case in the last 24 hours. And India adds 4,777 new COVID-19 cases, 5,196 recoveries and 23 deaths in the last 24 hours. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. United Committee Manipur UCM today warns of similar agitation as June 18 uprising if territorial and integrity of Manipur is challenged as an outcome of Indo-Naga peace talk. Speaking on the sideline of Langban Haishoi Tamba ritual for brave martyrs of 2001 June 18 uprising, President of United Committee Manipur UCM Joy Chandra Konthaujam said that the ongoing Indo-Naga peace talk needs to come to a conclusion as this had resulted to many incidents of extortion, kidnapping, loots on the national highways, which are the lifeline of Manipur. He also attributed to the problems of price rise facing the people of Manipur to the extortion and taxes on these highways, which brings in goods to the state. Joy Chandra also alleged that NAC and IM of breaking the rules and for carrying out various illegal activities despite the ceasefire agreement, and their misconducts are also overlooked by central government, giving them the free hand in many instances. While appealing for peace and harmony among communities in the state, Joy Chandra also urged the people to remain vigilant and stay cautious to the ongoing talks between center and NAC and IM.
India government amadi NSN IM anigi santigi wari sariba ase waroi san porokpada Manipur gi miyam gi mihut chinjaraga United Committee Manipur na support tawjari tawbutabu Manipur gi apunba gi saktam da singnarakpa amadi Manipur gi lengalon da singnarakpa madu aikhoi yabang amoy habse koi hanadagi hona United Committee Manipur na hairaga lauraga lai karigumba Manipur people gi interest sokpa wafum yauragadi Manipur da 2001 da 18 June amagumna aikoi ani suba 18 June ama sem sagani haina United Committee Manipur na miyam da laukthok
Nong Lai Kang Transport Union Sagolband Thangapat Maya today appealed to the government to allot the parking space in Wahangbam Laikai to auto rickshaws and magic passengers vehicles holding valid route permit and not to buses. The union also warned of domestic agitations if the buses are allowed to park in the said area of Wahangbam Laikai. President of Apunba Manipur Kanba Imalub Amkiled Eld Nganbi said no mother in Manipur will give approval to the decision of Manipur government legalizing liquor in the state. Nganbi warns of a 2nd June 18th if state government failed to revoke liquor legalization decisions at the soonest. Speaking to media today at Amkiled office in Kaisampad, Imphal, Nganbi recalled that women folk in the state have been striving towards prohibiting sale and consumption of of alcohol since the past 50 years. Considering the many issues related to alcohol consumption and sales in our society, she maintained that Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991 was implemented in view of the increasing cases of crime against women and children in the state as a result of liquor consumption and sales. Nganbi also made it clear that Amkhild will never submit to the decision of state government.
Popi tharaga, ganja tharaga, paisala kani haina, kanagum karana, suggest or agadi, madu, kibine na wari blowrakadori bra, kibine na tabaya bagi, chumbaya bagi, drug chumbaya bagi, ayaba pirakadori bra, karigumba makoina, sigumba, concert. Siguma Kongtang as left the Bataragadi, so it and making no Natraga no di June 18 the Gihen at Chauba, Tondo Amatola Pay Yai in my Bensingi, Makuta, Sarkar, my Tibra, Natre Haraga, Sarkargi, Makuta, Imai Bensing, Tumna Sibra, Hibadumadi, Masi Munna Kandabi Ovana, Sarkargi, Apabo again.
Meanwhile, President of All Manipur Tami Chingmi Apunba Nupi Lubt Yambem Momond Lema said only women and children are facing the hardships resulting from sale and consumption of alcohol. The government will not know about the pros and cons of alcohol use. Speaking to media in Uripog Yambem Leika Imphal, the Momond condemning state government decisions on the partial legalization of liquor, maintained that women folk will never accept the government's decisions to legalize liquor in Manipur. Stingbin trees grown in the Namphesha, Ramphoi and nearby villages of Kamjong district along the Indo-Myanmar border are found infested with a pest known as semi-looper. Several stingbin trees have been affected as the pests have eaten the leaves of stingbin trees. A team led by District Officer Krul Yeti Koirang inspected the infested stingbin trees. Representative of Horticulture Department also handed over rocket sprayer and pesticides to Village Chief Semthar Kamodang. During the visit, besides experts of relevant departments demonstrating to villagers on how to use pesticide on stingbin trees. Speaking on the sideline, Yeti Koirang said that prevailing climate change and non-stop killing of wild animals and birds led to infestation on plants. He appealed to the people to refrain from killing wild animals and birds. Headsman of Ramphoi, Namphesha village appreciated Horticulture Department for paying a visit and assisting the situation. The village headman assured to taking action against those who are found killing wild animals and birds.
Tin kang ase magi control taunaba isona semakpa matamda khuding magi machinjak oina sembirakpa machinjak ase aikoina madugi balance adu oiraktaba taragadi tin adu hujik aikoigi semi looper hairiba tin yongchak da yam kana tariba tin ase magi control tauba ngamnanaba uchek waya mayam ama laibani adubu masi aikoina hatto urabina uchek mayam ase hujiki til ase control taubada warakpa.
Manipur State Pharmacy Council observed World Pharmacist Day today on the themed Pharmacy United in Action for a Healthier World. Addressing the occasion at IMA Hall in Lamphilpat, Imphal, Health Services Director Dr. K.H. Sashi Kumar stressed on the doctors giving up the habit of prescribing unnecessary medicines to patients than the actual required ones. Dr. Shashi Kumar saying that it is wrong that patients have to spend more money on buying medicines. He maintained that the health sector will not progress as long as substandard medicines continued to sell in pharmacies and the system of violating license and permit in the retail sector is still practiced. Dr. Shashi Kumar stressed that some people approaching pharmacy promoters and telling doctors to prescribe the medicine of their choice choice has led to price hike of medicine and shortage of medicines in the market. He underlined on everyone working in the health sector abiding by work ethics for progress and taking seriously about Ayushman Bharat and Chief Minister Gi Haksel Gitengbang.
Health system laga society ya purak si we are suffering from overprescription. Hitak se hem isan bagi chatna biyaman lay ba doctor singa kanang ba doctor na na prosim ju I object bagi wang na bagi ena flame ay bang su I puk na bagi cyclopam ay bang su I paracetamol ja om lo isan sanga do pot khajikang sanga do gudana hen hygiene. This is one that is practiced not only in my small underdeveloped state, it is practiced almost in developing and third world countries.
CPI Kurai Local Council today demanded the government to declare drought hit for all the paddy fields in the state and also to compensate a minimum of 30,000 rupees to every farmers for every Sangam, that is 0.625 acres. CPI Kurai Local Council carried out a sit-in at the Young Pioneers English School located on the Ukrud Road, drawing the attention of government towards the plights of the farmers who are facing difficulties due to the shortage of rainfall in the state and to the prevailing drought-like conditions. Speaking on the occasion, state executive members of CPI Manipur State Council R.K. Amusana stated that more than 90% of the paddy field in the state have dried up, creating an uncertain scenario for the farmers who had put in their hard work and money hoping for a sufficient harvest. The prevailing dry situation has rendered the farmers in the state helpless. Government should convene a special assembly session and announce a drought in the state and also give compensation to the farmers of the state. He further appealed the people of the state to support the CPI Manipur State Council and fight for the welfare of the farmers in the state. Floral tributes were also paid to Jananeta Hisumirabud as a part of Remembrance Month of the prolific leader.
Matang low putonaba, Pazano low unaba, Masiki Taunaje, Pinaba, Mase Assembly Special Session Pamaga, Nintina Kanabi, Donin Hojik Drought, Ikang Toyana Lakopio, Kudakta, Aduga, Madu Lakopukan Loinana, I coin a Kumna Paba Matamda, Low Sangam Ama, Unaba, whatever Matamda, Hojik Chang Yupasha, Lupalising Kuntra the guitar, Hideable Palising Kuntra, Lomise Interest Hapo, Palising Kuntra the guitar, Nasigi, Lengana, Lomising the Ketipuron, Pidana, Manipur, Kanaba, Lambirumda, Janjan, Lomigi, Wakat, Sarkar, Yobungam Naba, Tabangam Naba, Pumpunamak the Kongjang, Janjan Winerasi, Communist Party to Hanbalik, Janjan.
A team of Imphal East District Police Commander arrested two suspected active members of prescribed Pre-Pro from the Wangkaining Tempukri Mapal, the Pebam Leirak yesterday. The two arrested persons are Marang Themsana Joba Maite, age of 34, son of late M. Premjit Maite from the Kongmant Atom Leirak Zone 4, and Takelambam Johnson Maite, age of 32, son of late T. Lokendro Maite from the Kongbo Kuno Mayai Lekai. They are suspected to be involved in extortion from the various individuals and government offices. They have been handed over to Parampal Police Station for further legal action. Team of 2nd Manipur Rifles arrested an individual with suspected heroin number 4 powder weighing 1 kilogram 401 gram in Santipur bridge of Lilong, Chaching. According to Impact News sources, the arrested is 25-year-old Mohammad Salman Khan, resident of Paubitek Maning Leikai under Wangoi Police Station of Imphal West District. The team, led by 2nd Manipur Rifle Assistant Commandant Mohammad Tayyib Ali, made the seizure during duty checking last night. Police team recovered the contraband items whilst checking the Maruti Alto car bearing registration number WB02U4658. Mohammad Salman Khan came driving. The drugs were found wrapped in a black plastic bag cap under the car seat cover. The arrested and seized drugs were handed over to Singjumai Police Station for further legal action. Unidentified miscreants planted a bomb at the residence of the Puyam Tenden, situated in the Thingeld Lake Kai under the Thobald district. The incident happened last night at around 11:30. It is learned that the bomb was found kept at the rear veranda of Tenden's house, and after it was reported to Kongjom police station, State Bomb Detection and Disposal Squad of CID Technical Imphal safely picked up the bomb. The reason for planting the bomb is not known till the time of filing this report. Manipur reported no new confirmed case of COVID-19 and zero dead case in last 24 hours. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, coronavirus has affected 139,805 people and claimed 2,148 lives in the state so far. Recovered and active cases have not been updated till the time of filing this report. Safi Lanfi, a traditional hand-woven textile fabric embroidered with motifs, holds historical and cultural significance for various communities living in Manipur. Maishnam Lalini has been playing an important role in preserving the age-old traditions of the weaving Safi Lanfi, and for her efforts, Ministry of Textile, Government of India has nominated her for National Award for keeping this endangered crafts alive. Impact News bring you a special story. Let's take a look.
Safi Lanfi is a textile fabric GI Tech product of Manipur. In olden days, the fabric was presented as a gallantry gift to brave soldiers. It was also presented to praiseworthy chiefs of the Nagars in Manipur. It is used by both man and woman as soul, embroidered with 10 motifs depicting sun, moon, stars, spear, throne, buffalo horns, horse, elephant, etc. The weaving of Safi Lanfi was allocated to Koshnam by the then king Loyumba under written constitution Loyumba Sindhian, which prescribed division of labor on the basis of surnames. It is believed that the first Safi Lanfi made by Koshnam women Petanga and Tampaton was presented to Ivido Pakangba by Lining Tho Nautingho as a gift, and later it was again presented to Sandrikiti Maharaj by Shafava, which was woven by his wife Kambi. By replicating the designs and pattern of Safi Lanfi woven by Petanga and Tampaton, then Koshnam Kairungba, who was the son of Safava, began to live at Uripok Koshnam Laikai, making it the main center for the Koshnam. Even though some Koshnam men fled from Uripok Koshnam Laikai due to fear of being entombed alive in the construction of Chektong, but the king relaxed the ritualistic norm and allowed Koshnam Tomba to symbolically add a brick in the construction of the Chektong, for which he was rewarded Kainungpam, and Tomba stepped back to further the progeny of Koshnam surname.
Ibu Tombana Loram by Ben the Dumorang Ningoni, Hai Mamina Taraga, Mahana Koromi, Mayamna Taraga Hanazukong the Kangarami. Mahana Polama Masani on Tombimza and a Kore. Tombimza Haiba Bochina, Chawamra Boki, Hago, Aragon, Habi Ipu, Wongame. A Boki, Bobo Mamma, or Debua. Chawangi Ipu, Chinamasani, Chawangi Ipu, Rako, Masani Pan, Masani Pan, Chidako, Ma, Popa, Chinatsa, Wogor, Masaya, Maniqua. Sao Vasinamu, Kainahan Poe, Kainan, Koipoga, Swatch, Matang. As
continuance of the tradition, Maishnam Lalini, who is the progeny of Koshnam Tomba, learned the craft as a child from her grandmother and mother, but her skill remained dormant until double tragedy struck her in the year 1993 when her husband Ningombam Romi passed away and she lost her infant son same year. She was left alone with a daughter. She took solace in weaving Safi Lanfi after the tragedy. Ever since, she has been working to preserve and promote the traditional craft of weaving Safi Lanfi. Now, she lives at her maternal place at Wangkai Yonglan later. Her mother also taught the skill to her sisters, but they passed away, leaving the sole responsibility of carrying forward the family tradition in her sole hands. However, she sees a beacon of hope as her own daughter is also picking up the thread to carry forward the tradition.
Adu halo leiti hai dara sida nupi khana yu thai si yu thak man ti phirul in phatro ya ha ngok sin de chok di saran dan dara bazar al cha le de so pan ji kai nu khang de yang ko so ka thok kon de sum thabok charu ha ju sum lom ba ko adu na bu taw re ni phajara thimbra khang de phimna ta bni khang de de na cha na pi si la khon ni na as ai mot kana chi lo do na ai mot kana chen chi ai chi da ai lai ning ni ai atai leite ba phang khang na ibu wala sinam di isi sina ima sina bok sina sina biramani habi amadi lebam thoktra mama nang ai he ku ko ni nang na du ai ka bokam ni nang ne ai he u ko ni nang ha ai le sina khang ra ba as adu ta ge tong ni as ai harawe bo hai bidi mala thabak phan oi chanu prime minister ni ja o cham oi chanu mai matam ni lebam te phiu matam ni lebam thoktra adigi mi nungdang ka eng di mal ta ho hai bidun ni khamom tor mai bakad mi thama to yadra
Maishnam Lalini is conferred with many state-level awards in recognition of her tireless contributions towards the age-old art of Safi Lanfi. The government of India made announcement to confer Lalini the National Award in 2019 under the Endangered Craft category. On the other hand, speaking to Impact News, Lalini has expressed discontentment that she was not honored with a national award earlier when she was much younger.
Aigi suminari ba aigi tawmine mayam sidi ai phangani wa tawhaninge ba khangba khamal jela ma wa ba thida ba ma di changba darkar oina ai thamoi da khali aina toy ba thabak je thawa yaukchana tawga bu kari do bi phawoi doino ai sina chatpa ngamul ngai thak thak ni khainoi ni pa ma thang to ani wa hang ni gal ma do chawm ma si lei gidra ba khara ting ting jaro khara ki ring gi phajari ngai da tawbi wa hai bani mi hai badi si kai kai ge yong bon ha wai phaji hai na tra ne ado manipur go me da koi ka chu hai ngai te jai chali di lao de lawi mela thoka di han bo yim de bang gol gong ji ore mela dana ore lao kan dana jai jali chapi lambi adu ni nawalo ni adu na kam thai bi ra kanu ko de di phi ju hai bi ra kanu ka ko thabo chuba dum suje ge jin.
Speaking further, Lalini maintained that one can make a living by weaving and embroidering Safi Lanfi. However, it takes sincerity and hard work. She informs, in the valleys, this traditional textile fabrics is associated with special occasions. On the other hand, in hill areas of Manipur, particularly Senapati, Mao and Urkul, Safi Lanfi is an essential item worn during marriage and funerals. She asserted for the same reason the traditional soul is gaining popularity in the hills. Lalini continued that Safi Lanfi is embroidered with 10 patterns, motifs, the pattern signifying the past story of Koshnam lineage. However, these days some of the old motifs have been modified and carved on decorative items used in function and homes. She said people like modified version of Safi Lanfi and are purchasing it, and also she has customers from outside India as well. Lalini also expressed desire to impart her skills and knowledge to others, but she is failing to put it into action.
Ado masi agna training ko mayam tongningi haibadi thabak si suba haigrabadi mi suning ne ba hamdi suning oya ba ado aina karigumba oja wen tar ne aidi oja hi ba salok jero ba sat di sing hom di pbo ba ado di moi tha to rum ne moi haigare ri thabu suning ani sma kan da ne ado aina mogi da makta tambi ba mateng pang di ngam mi moi to ro bi di ngam dre ba tambi oi di tambi ne ya hin ding khang di ngam ne ba do ma hai ju hai ja howi ba sa su phang howi da ko pi je ho ji ti pa chate chempa mu ji lising yo gre ko lising wo su aru man lising ani yo lising ma tum tra lang da cham chen chang ba su pa chan pa cham ban mi pon tra pi manga to rum da pa ho chama lising yo du chama pan aduna yum di bu ngam de
It is necessary that everyone in the state motivating and appreciating the works and dedication of Masnam Lalini in promoting the legacy of Safi Lanfi, which is a prized possession depicting the timeless unity and harmony between hills and valleys being passed on to us by our departed forefathers. It is high time that state government and relevant authorities to extend a helping hand to Lalini and realizing her wishes. This is Bhakta Tarambam with camera person Pibowo and Sunkham Suvas for Impact News.
Welcome back. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdokchere, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp Nachingba, Potlam Singh, Mafamasida Pambigani, Nasi Maglangsing Birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturitong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 Natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching a Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. India added 4,777 new COVID-19 cases, 5,196 recoveries and 23 deaths in last 24 hours. As per the latest report from the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cash load stands at 43,994. Total recoveries are above 4,39,95,610. Recovery rate stands at 98.72%. That toll reaches at 5,28,510. Over 217 crore 56 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 62 crore 1 lakh 43,000 people. It has claimed above the 65 lakh 40,000 people, and recoveries are above 60 crore 1 lakh 83,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 22 lakh 84,000 in the world. Patsoi constituency MLA Sapam Kunja Kishore gave assurance to restoring Tayel Ghari Road up to the world class. He said blacktopping work of the road will be done before the Ningol Chakoba festival this year. Tayel Ghari Road is an important road stretch connecting Patsoi Assembly constituency and Sagolban Assembly constituency. MLA Kunja Kishore today inspected the ongoing road repair work of Tayel Ghari Road. Speaking on the sideline, Kunja Kishore encourages locals of Sagolban and Patsoi constituency to continue extending cooperation while carrying out the road repair work. He expressed belief that blacktopping work of the road stretch will be done before the Ningol Chakoba festival if the weather continues to remain good. On the other hand, in connection with the Seva Pakwada, BJP Manipur Pradesh President along with MLA Kunja Kishore led in the planting several saplings today in the Tera Bazaar area of Patsoi constituency. Several BJP workers participated in the programs organized by BJP OBC Morcha Manipur Pradesh.
Hayang main road tagina Tayel Ghari road koi lukam le haine su khangne ko before Ningol Chakoba hai jabata black topping tok doring lukam le hai ba somna kan ore industry road hai masi ge maroi masi kai no se godown che Manipur headquarter ne se da se lai si torok thousands of trucks in mong lai ana aina passenger ja si ai kendra manung da lai be na ta Tayel Ghari road se one of the most important road in koi urban city si kai maroi ba lambe lambe masi world class ki lambe lamagi koi kendra se local ko masi so amane wasa koi na su da se chi de horaga week amanung da at least je patri lambe se si sakam ji mang ne.
As a part of the ongoing demand for inclusion of Meitei Mitei in Scheduled Tribes list by Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee, Thongju Local Development Society, Apunba Maibi Leirak Mairapaibi and Maibi Leirak Makha Mairapaibi jointly organized a sit-in today at Thongju Faijalaitong. Chief Minister Nongthoam Biren today conveyed greeting to people of Manipur on the occasions of the Mera Chaurin Hoba, emphasizing on the historical and cultural significance of Mera Chaurin Hoba. Chief Minister Nongthoam Biren said that Mera Chaurin Hoba is observed each year to strengthen the bond between different communities living in the state. The Chief Minister's wish for a peaceful and united coexistence among people of the state on the occasion. BJP Hyanglam Mandal today observed the 106th birth anniversary of Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya, who was a prominent leader of the Bharatiya Jana Sangh, a party from which BJP traced its root. BJP workers from Hyanglam attended the program, which was held at the residence of Hyanglam MLA Radheshyam in Langmaidong. Floral tributes were paid to photos of Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Radheshyam highlighted the role of Pandit Din Dayal Upadhyaya and urged present generations to remember this great leader. World Rivers Day 2022 was observed today with a cycled rally carrying a message on saving the river. The program was jointly organized by Lions Club International District 322D, Lions Club of Imphal City, Lion Club of the Wangjing Wildlife and Biodiversity Conservation Committee, Manipur and Eco Network Hairok. The cycle rally was flagged off by District Governor, District 322D Lion Dr. W. Gopi Mohan Singh from the Hairok Part 2 Mayai Laikai ground and later culminated at Hairok Part 2 Chingol Community Hall after travelling through various places in Hairok. Wakalon Manaba Apunba Kanglei Park observed its first foundation day today at the Manipur Press Club in Imphal. Speaking on the occasion, WAMA President Moirang Themd Naukamba maintained that WAMA has been extending help to those in need since its establishment. He also added that the group is also taking a big role in the ongoing agitations of STDCM demanding ST status. He said regarding the demand for inclusions of Meitei language in the classical language list, Language Department Director C.S. Chitra handed over a draft proposal to Rajya Sabha MP Raisemasana Jauba on 9th of September. Ban outfit People's Liberation Army, which is the military wing of Prescribed Revolutionary People's Front RPF, observed its 44th Foundation Day. Through a press release signed by RPF's Deputy Secretary Publicity Robin Kuman, the Foundation Day was observed at the PLA General Headquarters, Tactical Command, Strategic Command's 252 Mobile Battalion and its units, Department stationed Party's Central Bureau and Surveillances, hoisting of party flags and offering tributes to leaders who laid down their lives mark the Foundation Day observance. Divisions under the party's Central Bureau along with the public widely observed the 44th Foundation Day across Manipur by erecting festoons with stars as well as putting up the red star of the PLA. Mayang Imphal MLA K. Rovindro highlighted the role of clubs in bringing a change in the society, thereby stressing the need of reviving defunct clubs in localities and villages. Rovindro was speaking at the 30th Foundation Day celebration of Samusang Santipur Youth Club in Samusang Santipur, Mayai Laikai, Imphal West. A one-day free health camp was also held in association with Sijia Hospital. Gifts were presented to high mark scoring students of class 10 and 12 examination conducted by COSEMD, BOSEMD and CVSE during the program. Kurai Kala Vidya Bhavan, the Kurai Sajor offered Langband Tarpand during a program held today at the school's auditorium. Kurai Nandaibam Laikai Zila Parisat member O Okendro and the Kurai Kala Vidya Bhavan president R.K. Narjeet graced the occasion. Attendees offered floral tributes to the photos of departed former executive committee members, teachers and artists during the occasion. A group led by R.K. Surjeet also presented a Pena Famsak performance during the program. Purumbi Area Youth Development Organization in press note states that a literary meet was organized today at the Lairok Komd village in the Kangpokpi district. Over 100 students from the Larirok Komd village and neighboring villages took part in the recitation and debating competition, which was held on the themed War on Drug and Drug Lords in Manipur. One-day awareness program on role of beekeeping in enhancing agricultural products in Manipur was held at community hall of Kangchup Chiru village in the Kangpokpi district. The program was organized by Action for Social Justice organization with the sponsorship of Department of Agriculture, Government of Manipur. Experts talked about the importance of the beekeeping to maintain a thriving ecosystem. Second state level Mr. Tagel Khongbal Bodybuilding Championship and first state level Best Physique Championship 2022 was held today at the TPYA Community Hall in Tagel Khongbal, Imphal. Tagel Khongbal Bodybuilding Center, Manipur organized the championship under the aegis of the Manipur Amateur Bodybuilding Association (MABBA). The Physique Championship 2022 was held in two categories of over 165 centimeter height and under 165 centimeter. And the Mr. Tagel Khongbal Bodybuilding Championship participants competed under the junior and senior category. Hyanglam MLA Dr. Radhe Shant along with bodybuilding witnessed the championship. Thongamd Kunjarani, who recently won a gold medal in the Golden Gloves International Boxing Championship 2022 in Syria, was given a warm welcome by Myang Imphal constituency MLA Kongkhamd Ravindro. Coach of Thongamd Kunjarani, members of Old Manipur Boxing Association, Amba attended the felicitation program held at Sarita Regional Boxing Academy, Myang Imphal. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. United Committee Manipur UCM warns of the similar agitation as June 18 uprising if territories and integrity of Manipur is challenged as an outcome of Indo-Nagapi talk. Doctors should give up the habit of prescribing unnecessary medicines to patients, says Health Services Director Dr. K. Sashi Kumar. CPI Kurai Local Council demands Manipur governments to declare drought hit for all the paddy fields in the state and compensations to affect farmers. Manipur reports no new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and zero death case in last 24 hours. And India adds 4,777 new COVID-19 cases, 5,196 recoveries and 23 deaths in last 24 hours. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Prime-Timed Manipur Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Mr. Okram Somendro. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great Sunday evening and always stay safe.
Sky Hospital News Bulletin. ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯀꯨꯃꯥꯔ ꯆꯍꯤꯅ 63 ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯑꯔꯨꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯗ